There wasn't anybody close enough to stop him, and he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. Out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down at the 21 or 22. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Play action. Now Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. And down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They go play action with Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Here's 2nd and 10. Inside handoff, Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Throwing is Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Rashad Bateman on the touchdown throw from Lamar Jackson. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They'll be looking for the tying score here, down 15-8 as they have it 1st and 10. That ball caught by the rookie from Georgia.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
Escaping the pressure right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Over the middle, complete. It's Smith. And he is going to have a Jets first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. First down, Jets. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Fields. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. A big gain of just a yard. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Got a man, that's Lazard. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and long. And it brings up 4th down. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
Here we go, slide.
They snap it to Fields. And it's incomplete. They can...
Yeah. Yo, man. Ran the money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 220 on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got several. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. We hate no glitz, I don't. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it. Hold up, let me switch the flow. Just like a baker, yeah, I'm addicted to dope. This a cold word, yeah, keep a in my coat. Money hungry, yeah, tryna give me some more. On our pack, this ain't. I'm talking down on glitz, I like he ain't the go. If you don't agree, ask the streets and yeah. This 5 air, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got tryna snatch out my soul. Running bank pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of zeros. Running money up to a whole.
Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Detroit Lions. The kicker, Jake Bates, has this one on the tee. He'll run up and send this one away here at Ford Field. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Yeah, really with you. I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough.
No, we changed it.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a first down, and he gives himself up there at the end.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Baltimore.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
I'm actually looking at this play with defensive eyes here, partner, because they were still laser focused on him after his earlier exploits on this drive. I think they went back to the well just a little bit too soon. He got across the line of scrimmage, but they certainly weren't giving up much more than that.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
And it's third down.
On third down, Henry. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. Jackson now steps away. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 27 yards, a big play there on fourth. So after the big play on fourth, here's first and 10. Jackson rolling to his left. Repeat of the last play, finding Walker. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Here's Jackson. Got it, man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Hey, 20, hey, 76, 76.
Goff now looks to throw. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's caught inside the 35. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. A big play there for Detroit. 62 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. To throw is Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
We're all about the speed with which this offense can get down the field. It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Gibbs. He's not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter play. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Cal, here we go. Like 17, 14.
Goff now looking to throw. And it will be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Armour-Davis. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The defense, Charles, they bit a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them at the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the move to his left. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Well, we've seen Jackson already have success in the first half running the football, and he gets good yardage on the ground again there. I mean, I know it's a $64,000 question, CD, but how do they contain him better?
You have to win against the blockers ahead of you. If those guys even occupy a defender for even a half a second, then Lamar Jackson is gone. You've got to take those blockers and move them so that you have clear vision of Lamar Jackson, and hopefully you can hem him in.
And Jackson going to have the 1st down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact.
12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven 1st.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
They'll roll him out right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Henry up the middle. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2 yards on the play. And the Ravens 1st down.
They'll run it again with Henry. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
At the 7-yard line.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And it goes down. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
3rd and long.
Now Lamar changing the play.
180. That's up. Hey, middle.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
The touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
On 4th down, on is Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal.
A 34-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now Goff.
That one let go deep for Laporta. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And he's able. Get it back here to the 43-yard line.
And unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
It looks like they'll move things around here.
Now it's Jackson. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Second down.
Play action. It's Jackson. Steps away. Finding Walker complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 23 yards the pickup there.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
This is caught. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown.
A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens will extend their lead here just before halftime.
The kick is good.
The extra point up and good. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
And the Lions first down.
Back to throw. Goff. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before break here. Goff. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports.
And good coverage there on special teams as they get him down shy of the 20.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
17 yards. That's good for a Lions.
Here's Goff.
He'll let this go deep for St. Brown.
That's caught inside the 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
63
the Lions come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Hold on. Check. 14.
Goff looking to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Ravens 16, Lions 6.
And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Rolling to his left. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Now a handoff to Henry. And some room to run now. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Play action. Now Jackson on the move to his left. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. So second and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield.
The 3-yard line.
They go play action now. Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown.
A 2-yard touchdown grab. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
That one let go deep for Laporta. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. So second and 10 now here in the third quarter from Detroit.
Hey, 180. Super 1. 12.
Here's Goff. They'll let this go deep for St. Brown. All right, open, complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Lions get a bit closer. He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
That's too bad, right? That would have been big points, but he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down with this deficit. He might need to score a couple more times to give them a chance.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they started with a 1st and 10. 2nd and 9 from the 44.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Henry. It's a 4-yard pickup there that leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Well, I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And this is scooped up by the Lions. Then they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. So they tried it. Not only did they not get the first, they fumbled it away.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it went from bad to worse, but I know that everyone's going to pile in on the call and say, well, what are you doing? Why would you go for it there? I think that teams that are convinced that they feel pretty good about their game plan, what they want.
And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Cheetah Bay Awuzie with a pick. And the Ravens are going to get the football here at their own 23. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
2nd down.
Henry again on 2nd down. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. So from the 37, here's a 2nd down and 6. Again to Henry. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 6. And the Ravens 1st down.
Derrick Henry. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Ravens.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. This is Henry. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Officially, no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. They go play action with Jackson. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven 1st.
1st down, Baltimore.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Out to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Henry. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down.
Brings up third down.
Throwing is Jackson. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now it's Jackson. That's to his running back, complete. And he is into the end zone from Baltimore.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Up in your meat click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Don't drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody else.
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Dallas Cowboys. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Dallas. He fields it from the 8. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. He's running with it.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an applause. Especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing we woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Here's Derrick Henry getting on the ground. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Still finding room past the 45. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
First down, and they go right back to it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I call that a table setter right there. A table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. This is Cox. That's Walker. And what a big play that was on first down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Running it after the penalty. And he did his part, partner. Got him 8 yards. Sets up third down. Working quickly here. Turning to Henry on third. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on third down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
And a decent run gets about 4, and it's going to be third down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. So the Ravens will try for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend's pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Running here with Jaden Blue. Pop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 8-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. Dak now from the gun. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. Looked great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They're going for it. Here's Prescott. That's caught. He's got Lamb. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense up to the line fast.
15 yards on the play. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 2nd down. Throwing again is Dak. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Offense in the hurry up here. Prescott to throw here. 3rd and 2. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for George Pickens that time. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Dak throwing again. And he will get the first as they touch him down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Prescott on 1st and 10. He finds Pickens left side. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught him. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Another throw for Prescott. Completes it again to Pickens. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now it's Prescott again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. The middle, blue. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. Working quickly here.
Hey, kill. Here we go, 47. Hey, kill.
3rd and goal, Prescott. And the defender comes away with it. Picked out by Chidobe Awuzie. And the Ravens will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down. Offense up to the line fast. They go play fake with Jackson. Rolling out to his left. He takes it himself. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here. Play action now with Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry up offense here.
It's 2nd down.
Trying again, following the set. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Yeah.
Jackson's going to go on 4th. He's got it to his running back. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on. 1st down, here's Lamar. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Lamar now from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Donovan Wilson picks it up. And the Cowboys get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
40-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He lets one fly deep downfield. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Looking to throw. Cowboys rush it in, and they bring him down. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Turpin with a return. Things going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Some yardage lost and 1st down lost too with that grounding flag. This is 2nd and long. Dak off the play fake. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it inside the 25. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. The Cowboys offense remains on the field. They're going to line up and go for 2 here. Prescott's going to throw for it. And he makes the catch, and just like that, we're right back even at 8 apiece. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? You know who Steven is?
Good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Buying some time left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Throwing again is Lamar. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Trying down the middle of Henry. His run, that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's 4th down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's now 4th down.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. The task gets tougher as they set up on 4th down.
No, we change it.
He's back to throw. Throw is caught by the back. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run, and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Here's Mitchell again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Working quickly here.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Go ahead.
Jackson now on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
13.
Now Jackson off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him will denies the 1st down.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender, heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's an unusual 8-all ball game as both sides get ready for the final quarter. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Again, this is Mitchell. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Changing it up here, Jackson. Hits his running back. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, third down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
A 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll be first down, Baltimore. Running once more with Henry. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be second down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
UCA.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Completed to his running back. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They have themselves another first and 10. It gives to Henry on the inside handoff. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Another run for Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Hey, middle. Report.
To throw. At the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
The career's my stake when you in your prime. The paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always.
We're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So the rookie getting a chance at a signature moment here in his first season. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. The kick is good. He got it. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Dallas.
Poses.
Better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more since it's almost over now. Almost over now. You had plenty of time. There was no rush. But it was your dream to be like us. You're in dreamland, so you don't care. And as you wait, we're standing.
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Giants and the Baltimore Ravens. Kicker Graham Gano puts it on the tee. And off we go here in Baltimore. And got the best of returns. He'll dive to the ground and just give himself up. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And it's taken down just shy of the 30.
15 yards. And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 29.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Going to go right back to Henry. And a much better result here. Give him 7, and it sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Baltimore.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Jackson fires complete to Flowers. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore first down.
That's good for another Baltimore Raven.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's to the 15, and he is out of bounds. Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's 2nd and 9. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? We'll be back in Baltimore after this. It is 2nd and 9.
Finish it on! Finish it on! Middle.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Fabio Caracas.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
Throwing to start. Here's Dart. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
2nd and 10. With the man out of Purdue, that's Tyrone Tracy. Accelerating toward midfield. And he will be taken down, but what a run as he's able to get it across midfield. A big-time play out of the G-men. It's a gain of 43 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. This time they're ready for it. Moves around the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
You can tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
3rd and long. Now a shotgun. It's Dart. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. Look up the crowd, and here's Tracy on first down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Loss of a yard. Brings up second down.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. To the outside, complete to Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal. Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout.
A 4-yard gain. Brings up
Inside the 5. It is second and goal. Tracy will take it in. Touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the gun, Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
It's a gain of
Here's
7.
second and 3 to go. Throwing Jackson. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Third and short, Jackson. He's got the first down and more than that. A first down there on a pickup of 17.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
Change it. On play action, here's Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag.
Middle. You are out.
Play action now. Jackson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up a third down.
Go ahead.
Jackson up top again. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. Off the play fake. Jackson. Now he'll work his way out right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They get 18 yards on 4th down and a fresh set of downs. Tyler Loop now to try the field goal. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. No issues there. This one is good. So we reached the intermission. It was an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
This ain't what you want.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. He'll be forced outright. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Rolling right. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Brenton Simpson in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Flush to his right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. Sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw. Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down.
At the 11-yard line.
Lorenzo now, he'll drop to throw.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
They'll run with the man from Marshall, Rashid Ali. Good blocking, and he's in. Rashid Ali, touchdown Baltimore. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The extra point is good, and the Ravens are on top. It's now 10-7. More as the kick's away. Eric Gray to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Maybe on that rap and pay the bills. Now I'm feeling not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth.
On first down, Dart. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And it'll bring up second down. Dart. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the Giants first down. It's a gain of 12 facing fourth down. Dart going to throw it again. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To the air again goes Dart. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 10 yards to go.
To the air once more is Dart. Forced out to his right. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Blake Neighbors, the intended receiver. And that'll set up fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or kick a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
They'll go, and here's Dart. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. It was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. On first and 10, here's Ali. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
So points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 46, here's second down and 9. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Here's a second and 9. The shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end. It's Andrews. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. And they'll come up here first and 10.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Jackson looking to throw. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 22 now, here's second down and a yard.
At the 22-yard line.
Handoff. This is Ali. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
Let's go for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Jackson now. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Chauncey Golston in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
180! 180! Get on! 180! 180! Race up!
They'll drop to throw. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
We changed it. No, we changed it. Race up! No, we... 180! Race up!
3rd and long for Jackson.